guys, how are you doing today? So this is another video just speaking English because you liked the other one and you asked me to make others like this, and that's what I'm doing. I've decided that I'm just going to make this kind of video just like randomly, like talking about whatever, any subject, anything. Just so you can get used to the listening, you know, practice your listening. And if you don't understand something and if you have doubts, you just write in the comments below and I'll try to explain in another video or something like this. So in this video, I'm just gonna talk about how to learn English by watching movies, series, songs, listening to songs, and etc. This was a topic, a subject that was suggested by you guys, and I think it's very nice. To be very honest, I've never, when I was a teenager and etc., I didn't really pay attention to the lyrics of the songs, and I just sang like, Hallelujah, it's random on. You know, like whatever. I don't even know what I'm singing, but I'm just singing it because nobody, at least at that time, you know, almost nobody could like speak English and understand what I was saying. So I was like, yes, I'm fucking speaking English. I'm the fucking best, you know, but you know what I mean. To be very honest, nowadays I still do that. I mean, I don't really read the lyrics. I don't really research, and I just guess what I'm listening. To be very honest, also, I'd like to say that I understand half of the songs. It depends on the song. Some songs you just understand everything. Some others you just don't understand anything, and some you understand half. Because if you have like a hip-hop or a rap or something like this, even in Portuguese, it's very difficult for me to understand. Once somebody told me that if I don't understand all the songs, it means I don't speak English, that I'm a liar. Let me tell you something, you son of a bitch.
I do understand a little, sometimes a lot, you never know.
But I do speak English. I mean, I'm sorry, but there are like songs in Portuguese, you know, Brazilian songs that I don't understand the whole thing the first time I listen to them, you know. So, let me tell you something. That doesn't say anything about you if you understand a song or not. It's better if you do understand, but you know what I mean? I'm talking, but what I wanted to say, actually I wanted to tell you what I'm watching, what I like to watch, what I think it could help you. Actually, I didn't make a list, I didn't prepare anything, I'm just gonna talk, whatever, because I just want you to listen to English, you know, even though I just say bullshit or whatever, but you know, right? Another thing that I wanted to tell you before I started talking about the songs and etc., it was that some people think that British English is easier than American English or other accents, because they think that just because they don't have so many slangs and these kind of things, that it's easier to understand and there are fewer words to learn and stuff. I don't agree. You know, since I was a child, I've never really liked British accent, the British English. Like I told you guys in another video, sometimes if I want to watch a new movie and I find out that the actors of these movies are British, which means the accent is going to be British in the movie, I just don't watch it, you know, because I hate it. I don't like it. For me, it's a lot more difficult to understand the British accent than the American accent, even though sometimes the Americans, they use slangs and stuff that I just don't understand. But what matters is if you understand the whole situation, you know. You have a sentence with 10 words, you just understand 5, 6, or 7, but you understand the context of the sentence, you know what I mean? The phrase. It's not like, oh, you have to understand 100%. I don't know why I'm telling you this. It's not that I want you to stop listening to British English and that you don't like British English anymore. No, it's not that. But I would like you to, because I just don't like British English. But, you know, I just want to tell you that sometimes you have in your mind something and you put it in your mind and you just can't take it off. Like British English is easy, American English is wrong, or it's difficult, or it's more, you have more words and etc. It's not like that, you know. But anyway, I just want you to, you know, understand English and learn English and practice English. It doesn't matter what accent you prefer or you use, okay? But one of the reasons why I told you this is that, in my opinion, sometimes it's easier for you to learn English and practice your listening and etc. by listening to American songs and by watching series, movies, and etc. in American English, okay? So that's my tip. There are some series that I watch and I think they will be good for you to practice English. I don't know if you watch it, but if you watch them, there is more than one. So there are some that I'm watching or that I've watched. I don't know if you guys have watched already, or if you are watching, or I would like you to tell me in the comments below. And also I would like you to tell me which series you prefer, the ones you like, that you liked watching, or that you would like to watch in the future, you know. One that I watched like 1 or 2 seasons was Revenge. I think it kind of gets like boring sometimes, but I think it's very nice, and the accent is very nice to practice, in my opinion, as far as I remember. Another one that I watched, and it's very nice because you have all kinds of accents. I like this series and movies that where you have people from all over the world, and then you have all the accents. It's very good for you, you know. Even Japanese people speaking English and British and American and Jamaican or whatever. Another one that I watched and I think it will be nice for you is Lost. Another one that I think it will be very nice for you to watch, but complicated to understand, is the Big Bang Theory, because, you know, you have like, I think his name is Sheldon, right? I'm not that fan to know all the names, but I think it's Sheldon, right? He says things that are very difficult to understand, even for people who speak English, because he uses only difficult words, you know. But it's very funny, it's very nice. I used to like watching a lot of Glee. Now I think I'm getting older, so I'm not like into it a lot anymore. But it was very nice, and the accent is very good for you to understand most of the guys' accents. Also, I'm watching now Once Upon a Time. I just love it, love it, love it. I think also the accent, it will be good for you to practice. I loved watching Californication. I think it's very you know, sexual and bad, but I liked. So I don't know if you are old enough to watch it, but if you are, or you can ask your mother and maybe she will let you watch it. I don't know, but I think it's very nice. It's very American, so the accent is very American as well. What else? There are so many, but these are my favorites so far. I used to watch long time ago when I was living in USA. I started watching that 70s show and I just loved it. Nowadays I don't like it anymore. I think it's very repetitive and I just get tired, you know. But it's very nice. Once Upon a Time is the one that I'm loving the most at the moment, you know, because they put so many stories. First, because you have like the real life and the like fantasy stories, you know, like, you know, Sleeping Beauty, Robin Hood, blah blah blah. It's very cool, and I don't know how they are so creative to put, they have so many stories that get like, you know, all together. It's just, I don't know how to explain, but it's very creative and very nice. and I get very like, I want to watch another chapter, I want to watch another chapter. Like last night, my boyfriend was playing games as usual, and I was like, it's been like 5 months that we moved to this apartment. I would like to keep watching Once Upon a Time, because it had been already like 5 months since the last time I watched. So he told me, okay, guess what? I watched like 5 hours, like almost 5 episodes. I just remembered. So it's very crazy, but I just love it, and I know that I'm still in the 2nd season. I'm gonna watch a lot more until I finish it, but it's very good, very good. And I have to tell you that I don't like when the series finish, because I get very depressed. To be very honest, there were like 2 or 3 that I knew that it was like the final episode in the last season, and I didn't watch it because I was going to get very sad and I didn't want it to finish, so I just didn't watch the last episode, you know. So that's me. Okay, about movies, I love all the romantic movies, the romantic comedies as well. I used to love a lot the horror movies, the thriller movies, but now I don't watch them anymore because I just don't sleep, and I think it's not healthy for me. But I still love them. And what else? I don't know. I'm not gonna put names, but I would love you to tell me in the comments the movies that you loved the most watching in your life, like it's your favorite of all times. The movies, the movie, the series, and the songs that you prefer, that you love, that, you know. I'm gonna try to make another video with a list, you know, that of my favorite bands, my favorite songs, my favorite movies, or my favorite series. I don't know, but I told you the series more because I don't have so many that I've watched, because I don't have so much time, but I'm very interested in watching. Now I started watching as well the Breaking Bad, and I kind of liked, but I'm not so sure yet. But for me, it's difficult to talk about movies and songs because I just love all of them. I'm very like open-minded, and, you know, I like everything. But I'd like you to tell me, so please tell me in the comments below the ones that you like, the ones that you don't, and what are other subjects that you would like me to talk about in the next video or in the next videos that are coming. I think that's it. So if you enjoyed the video and you want more videos like this, please push the button like and subscribe. So I'll see you in the next video. Kisses. Bye bye.